YouTube. I just wanted to make a quick video because I noticed that I hadn't uploaded in a while, but to be honest, not a lot has happened. I haven't heard anything from an endo, and I still have to go take my, sorry. I had to go get a general checkup still, but recently, for spring break, my girlfriend and I went to go visit my mother, which was the first time she met her, and that was really good. I can't believe that they hit it off as well as they did. But she met my mother and my sister and like not my extended family because my family situation is a little different. So my cousins are basically like my siblings, and my aunt is basically like my second mom, or not even my second mom because I have like a few women that are like my mothers. But basically, we went to go see them, and we introduced my girlfriend, and everything went great. I couldn't have asked for anything better. And it was also when I was I'm sorry, I tilt the camera all the time, but it was my first time being out around my family other than when I was moving to Oklahoma. So that went kind of, I mean, not gonna lie, everyone's kind of poopy at names and pronouns, but it's not in a negative way. It's fine because I didn't just come out, but it's like they've been calling me one thing for like 20 years, and my mother told me, and this is almost her exact words. I'm kind of bad at repeating exact things, but it's not about acceptance. She simply accepts me no matter what, unless I like murder or rape someone. But I felt like that was pretty self-explanatory. But she had said that it isn't the acceptance, it's just simply the matter of using a different name and using a different pronoun, and it's not because she thinks that I'm this or that. It's because she's just used to it, and I couldn't be more thankful. I mean, I didn't realize it, but she's doing things as far as like looking up proper terms. Like, I hear the T word dropped a lot, not by my family, but just in general, and she's learning things like that. What to call trans people, what not to call them, what to say in their presence, a whole bunch of shit like that. Do you like my haircut? I've got a hard fade going on. Looks kind of ridiculous, but I like it. So I just wanted to check in with everybody, see how you're doing, show you that I'm still alive, and I'm still very excited for any kind of call. That is the thing about my endocrinologist, is I should be expecting a call anytime, but I have decided that if I don't get a call soon, then I'm just going to take my business to Planned Parenthood, because it's not very well advertised, I think, because Planned Parenthood already gets enough trash and things thrown at their buildings for simply helping women get what they need. But you can also, as a trans person, go and get the kind of information and even need help that you need. Like, I don't know very well because it's not advertised, and I had to do a little bit of digging, but I know that you can go and get your letters to either go to an endocrinologist, or you can get your T there, and then, I mean, their first administered shot. I think that's honestly the case, but I'm not very true. I'm not very spot on. I'm sorry. I have a lot going on lately, which is another reason why I haven't been updating, is there's so much that I've been doing other than coming back from my trip recently. I don't get emails from my health insurance, so I had to find out through mail that I've been missing forever, that I have to pay my my bill again. And I'm like, thanks for emailing me, like I thought was the plan, but I guess not. But I basically just have to find work, and I have to focus on my transition as a whole. And honestly, there's just like so much that I have to do. My girlfriend's birthday is in a few days, so I have to do that. And I am honestly, don't count on me to get a gift for you, because it'll just be what reminds me of you, and if you don't like it, then I'm sorry, but that's the best I could come up with. And usually when I think of it, I either don't have any money, or it's like very last minute. And I mean, at least I got you something, but I just kind of feel bad a little bit. So yeah, that's all that's going on with me. I really hope soon that I can get in to my GI and get my endocrinologist to have me come and see them so I can go and get my testosterone, because that's one thing that I think I'm going to make a separate video about, because this is running at about 5 minutes now, with all of this acceptance and all of this, like, just absolute general love that I've been getting from my family, I've been feeling a lot better, because my aunt had told me, and but she said that, you know, just from my girlfriend alone being with me and showing me all this love, that I'm just outwardly much more of a happy person. And of course I was just smiling and I couldn't say anything because I can't argue it, because it's true. I'm definitely a happier person with her. And honestly, without her, I wouldn't have even come out. I think because I tend to be, like, when things apply to me, I tend to just, nope, that's not me. So, honestly, I probably wouldn't be out. And without her, I wouldn't be half of the man that I am now. But honestly, like, just purely being at one with myself and who I am and my trans identity, I'm just visibly a much happier person. I still get my angry spouts like I've been known to get, but honestly, it's over things that to me make more sense than just getting angry. And I'm very happy with that, and my family is very happy with that too. And I'd like the happiness to keep rolling, and I would like my testosterone now. But I've been doing work on other things like my top surgery and finding out how many hoops I have to jump through to get that handled, and just other things. But mostly, I'm just happy to report that my family is very supportive. And I even learned, or I heard back, not back directly from my grandfather, but from my mother, who had said that he was still unchanged. Nothing on this earth can make him not love me any less, you know. He's absolutely in it for me. And she told me that when he says nothing on earth, he's mostly directing it towards my step-grandmother, because she is very religious. She's very, very religious, and I don't know the story for certain, but I think that she's been posing kind of a bump in my grandfather's understanding, or not even understanding, just plain like he hasn't called me since I came out to him, and whatever, because I knew that he's like rebuilding the gazebo in his yard, and he's trying to plant some trees or whatever, and he's getting old, so it's like he has to hire people to do that. So he's kind of like built up of time, but it's like he's there for me in one way or another. And honestly, I couldn't be more happy for it, because I was a little afraid when I came out to him. One part of me was just pretty sure he was not going to be having it, and he wasn't going to understand, and he was just going to either push it away and not accept it, or he was just simply going to let me go. And I'm so happy to hear that he hasn't done either of those things, and that my only threat is honestly my step-grandmother, and I'm not very bothered by it. I know she's what makes him happy, but like, I don't know her very well, so there's not a lot of connection there. So she doesn't like me. Sorry, lady, but don't get in front of me and my grandfather, because he's a grown man. He can talk to and associate with whoever he wants, so if she tries to keep him from me or me from him, then that's something that they're going to have to work out. But honestly, like, how I'm taking the initiative of my transition is because I have some other family members that aren't really, like, getting it, and they're from Pennsylvania, so they're probably expected to be fairly close-minded. But honestly, like, I'm trying to be happy. That's all this is. I'm not trying to be a boy. Even though I am, I'm not trying to be a cis guy. I'm not trying to be a statement. I'm not trying to be anything but happy. And what makes me happy also would be to help out the rest of the YouTube community if they need it. And honestly, even the veteran guys, if they need anything, like, I'm jumping in. Like, I'm here. I would love to help any of you rebound your thoughts, work up something for YouTube. I don't care what it is. I'm here for people. I want to be helpful. And I've only ever felt helpful coming out. After coming out, I've just been ready to give my initiative, because I'm capable. I don't ever realize it, and I get scared before I do things, but I'm so capable, and I'm so ready to show people that I got this, and I got whatever you want to hand to me. So it's just basically when people in my family want to be a little iffy or weird, I'm sorry. I'm not actually sorry, but, like, I'm working on me, and I don't really need it, because you're gonna find your happiness. You find your happiness in, like, Donald Trump or something stupid like that, but I find my happiness here, and this is how I do it. And if you don't want to be a part of me or my happiness, then literally you're missing out on something very amazing, because all the people who actually cognitively want to be in my life can report that I am so fucking happy and so much of a nicer and better person. And if you don't want to be a part of a good person's life, then that's a shame on you. And I'm moving on, dude. I'm a constant moving train. And if you want to be a part of me, I'll stop for a second. But if you hesitate, I'm just going. I don't care. And if you want to come around later, then you're going to have to make it a blatant point. You're not just going to have to sit there and be like, I accept this person. Why aren't they trying to talk to me? Because you have to come to me with this. I'm not coming to you like, are you ready yet? I don't wait on people with my happiness anymore. I'm just doing whatever I can to make myself happy. And it's not that I don't need you to be, well, that's kind of it. I don't need you to be happy for me to be happy. I'm just gonna keep doing me. And if you want to be a part of that, then that's great. I'll take you, but you have to be willing to put yourself in my life rather than expect me to just have you there. And that's my standpoint on my transition as of right now. I don't want to wait on people. I don't want to wait on my happiness. I just want to keep going. And that's one reason why I think I'm so impatient to start transitioning physically, because I've been unhappy for a long time. I want to go. I want to be happy. But patience is a virtue, and it's one that I'm willing to be patient to get. So I just wanted to check up on you guys and give you a little bit of an insight. And I will be uploading some thoughts and feelings and mental notes soon. So I love you, YouTube, and I will see you next video.